The first thing we're going to start off with is breaking the 3 eggs into your large bowl. Now you can do this just in the large bowl. You don't have to crack them separately because that's the first thing going in. So if you need to take them out and start over with new eggs, you can. One more. So you need 3 eggs. Okay. We're going to whisk those up. You don't need to use a mixer, just a whisk, hand whisk. Make sure to get the eggs broken up and whisk them up nice. Okay, we need 1 teaspoon of nutmeg. And I do just want to show you on these things that are really hard to get stuff out of. You can tear off the top. There's a little thing here. Just tear around the sides here. Don't take off the whole label because if you do, you won't know what it is. Then you're able to kind of squeeze and twist. Let me get this situated here. Squeeze and twist, and it comes off like that. That way it's easier to measure. You can just stick your whole spoon in. It might make a little bit of a mess the first time. I need to grab a straight edge. Nope, you can't see. Okay, I just added the salt in. That was also a half teaspoon. I just add it all into this little bowl and put it all in the egg mixture together because I find it easier to just mix it all at once. We are now going to add in the canned pumpkin, which I have open here. You just need 1 can, it doesn't matter what brand. And then evaporated milk. That looks like this, not sweetened condensed, make sure it's evaporated. The ginger, nutmeg, cloves, salt, and sugar are also going to go into the bowl with the eggs, and we're going to mix it using a wooden spoon. If you don't have a 3/4 cup measuring cup, you can use a 1/4 cup 3 times, or you can use a 1/2 cup and a 1/4 cup, it's up to you. And I'm just going to put this directly into the egg mixture. So I want to show you what the egg mixture looks like before I do that. I just scrambled up the eggs, okay, so they should be 1 color. So again, I'm going to add 3 1/4 cup, or you can add a 1/2 cup and a 1/4 cup. Okay, the sugar is added. Take your whisk out. We're going to use a wooden spoon next. We'll add the evaporated milk. all of your spices and salt. Make sure to get it all out. Let's see if I can get this closer up. No, and you might need to use a little spatula to get everything out of this. Oop. Be careful that it doesn't splash all over you. Okay, make sure you get all of the pumpkin out. And then we're just gonna mix it with a wooden spoon. Making sure all the sugar, spices, pumpkin, everything is getting incorporated in. Okay. And I'll just mix this up for about another minute so it's all incorporated. Okay, in the directions it does not tell you how to melt the butter, so I'm just gonna show you. I'm using a stick plus a 1/4 cup, so 1, 2, 3, 4 tablespoons. Okay. And we're just gonna stick it all in here. Remember, since the comma is right after butter, we're measuring it and then melting it, so that's why it is measured before it's melted. And we're just gonna stick this in the microwave. I'll probably break this in half. Stick it in the microwave and make sure to cover it with a lid, some sort, probably a paper towel or something. And then just gradually melt it. So do about 15 seconds at a time. We'll melt it until it's completely melted. So you might have to stick it in a few times. Okay, here is what your pan should look like. It should be the rectangular pan. Glass preferably. You're going to spray it first with oil. So I'm going to do this over the sink so that everything doesn't get greasy around it. Make sure to get the corners and everything. Okay, now you're just going to add in this mixture just very carefully. Some spice stuck on there. Get everything out. Okay, once everything's out, you're gonna take the cake mixture and just use your hands and sprinkle it evenly on top. Try not to get the sides like I just did. Try and make sure everything is evenly distributed. Once all of this is in, you're going to pat this down with your wooden spoon. Add a little more. You're adding the whole thing. Okay. Really get those edges. Okay, now we're going to take the wooden spoon and just pat everything down gently. Some of that mixture is coming up. Be really gentle with it. We're going to do this all the way around, and it's going to take a little bit, so I am going to turn this off. After that, we will drizzle the top of the cake mix with the melted butter. Okay, this is what it looks like. I've patted everything down, and now I'm just going to drizzle the butter. That's why it's easiest to do it in one of these over top. And I'll go back the other way here. Make sure this sets down. Try and get everything with the butter that you can. Okay. Now this is going to go into the oven for 50 minutes. Okay. So this is what it looks like right now. It's going in the oven for 50 minutes, 50. Make sure to set a timer. Maybe set a timer for 45 and check on it then.